Georgians could get a few extra $100 this tax season. Governor Brian Kemp is proposing $250 direct payments per person and $500 for the couples. Now, the cash could come from a budget surplus. 11 Alive's Joe Ripley joins us live at the Capitol, breaking down what has to happen to put more money in your pocket. Joe.
Hey, good evening to you, Ron. The governor saying that this money, these direct payments proposed by him this morning, would come from a budget surplus amounting to over $2 billion statewide in Georgia. A lot of you at home were asking questions, took to social media asking who's eligible for this money and when might you see that in your pockets. We went to the experts to get answers. So what has to happen to get that tax refund? Governor Brian Kemp says any Georgian who files their income taxes by the April 18th deadline will receive a refund. $250 for single filers, $500 for joint filers.
We're all going to see the $250 or $500, and it's going to go right back into our local and state economies.
Tax expert Andrew Poulos says questions remain about how the government pays those refunds. Mailed checks, direct deposit, will those with outstanding balances be credited or get the extra cash? Another question, why is the governor wanting to give out direct payments?
I believe that when government takes in more money than it needs, surplus funds should be sent back to the hardworking men and women to keep our state moving. Because I believe that's your money, not the government's.
But not everyone agrees with the direct payment method. State Representative Josh McLaurin says a near $2 billion surplus with $1.6 billion extra in tax revenue could be spent on historically underfunded areas like education and health care, made worse by the pandemic.
Democrats are always going to be supportive of having money in the hands of working people who know what kind of needs they need to spend that money on. But this seems a little bit like an election year ploy.
McLaurin notes the timing of the governor's announcement, and ultimately Georgia state lawmakers will have the final say in the vote to pass this proposed tax refund.
A one-time rebate is really insulting to working families who need more sustained support and need a level playing field and a fair economy.
If that refund passes and after you file your taxes, when could you see those direct payments? Some
taxpayers might see their refunds and their returns processed and their refunds issued within 4 weeks. But, on average, we usually tell clients somewhere around expect 6 to 8 weeks.
It is unclear tonight when the General Assembly might take up the governor's proposed tax refund. Tax season kicks off in a little less than a couple of weeks. January 24th, you have until April 18th to file your taxes this year.